Okay, so Pikachu does have a lot of disgusting combos like he has on every character in the game. And Pikachu also does have these weird, he's got those ledge cancels. I'm bad. I used to be a Pikachu main, but in other games, not in this one. I can't ledge cancel off this platform to save my life. There we go. He can do quick attack cancels off of the floor in Dreamland, though. Anyways, Pikachu does have all these combo setups that you see people pulling off all the time. He's got forward air, which has this really fast thing, and I was just talking about fast forward airs. So you'd think that this is also really hard to deal with. Same thing goes for Ness. But in actuality, well, Ness's you'd think it would be more difficult to deal with, but Ness has trouble landing, and Pikachu, although he doesn't have any trouble landing, his is not that bad. It's not disjointed much at all, and even though once he catches you in it, he can just continue doing it. I mean, you can very easily DI out. You can jump away. It's not like Sheets that can carry you across the stage. Also, if you shield this attack, Pikachu has so much lag on shield, hitting with that last hit of forward air. And even if he backs off and hits you, and then drops off before he gets you with that last hit of forward air, he has a frame disadvantage. You can jab him, you can grab him, you can shield, you can do whatever you want before he can do anything. Just so long as you use a fast attack. Shulk doesn't have that many fast attacks, so you gotta be careful which option you pick. Now, quick attack is very annoying to deal with, but all you gotta do is shield. And what you can also do is, if you anticipate quick attack extends Pikachu's hurt box ridiculously. Let me slow this down a little bit. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Here, let me do it like this. He's really feeling it. Alright, so. So if you look right there at Pikachu, he's paper thin right now. And when he stretches out right now, I want you to look at his body proportions. Do you see where his tail is? His tail is right up there, right underneath the R of XG Shadowstar in my NNID. Right at the tip of that backslash. Right there. If Pikachu's under the stage, and he does that, you can hit him with anything you want. If you leave a down smash going off stage, and Pikachu quick attacks upwards and doesn't make it on the first click, and instead he goes for it on the second click, if it's within the frames that your down smash is off, he dies. Fox can be on the stage, and Pikachu can be way below the stage, and he aims straight up, and he goes flying away. Alrighty, take care of yourself, Bashbush. See you around. So, when Pikachu's trying to recover, you can often get away by just literally throwing out down smash. And if that blue beam is there while Pikachu is trying to make it through, Pikachu dies. It's that simple. Aside from that, a lot of times Pikachu is going to try to go through you or into you. And if he goes into you, he's going to want to land on you because then he can follow up with some combos. So what you do is you throw out an up smash. And if you get that read, everyone's going to think you're the best player in the world. But in actuality, you just read it from across the world. Because it was obvious. Now, one thing to pay attention to is that Pikachu has a similar problem to Sheik in that Pikachu dies at like 80 to 100%. So you turn on Buster Art, you hit Pikachu a few times. Since Pikachu's attacks are pretty weak, you don't really have to worry about taking an obscene amount of damage, but still turn off Buster Art when you're in the middle of a combo. So, you raise Pikachu's percent up until the 80 to 100 range, and then you hit him with a good attack in Smash Art or even a Vanilla Art and he dies. Meanwhile, Pikachu wants to get you to around 80% so that he can get you with Trident through up throw to down B. That's always fun. Here, let me raise the percentage a little bit. This is of course without Rage. It's going to be a little different with Rage. So, Pikachu up throw and Thunder, and you get hit. Hold on, get up, Shulk. There we go. And it spikes you into the second hit, and if you don't DI right, you die. Now, there's something that I'm going to want to show you here. This is very important for fighting Pikachu with any character. Up throw sends you straight up. Now, if you DI, no, just based on that, you're going to want to DI either directly left or directly right. That gives you the biggest bang for your buck. Now, if you DI behind Pikachu though, even though it is effective, I want you to pay attention to what happens when Pikachu goes for down throw instead. It sends you forward. So if Pikachu down throws, and you try to DI behind him, you go straight up. And if you go straight up, you get hit by Thunder. So almost always you're going to want to DI straight forward. Because despite whatever way Pikachu decides to throw you, whether it's up or down, you're still going to end up going forward. Now, if Pikachu anticipates this, Pikachu can just up throw and then walk up forward and just do that. So you still gotta be careful. You gotta make sure to jump away, you gotta make sure to air dodge, you gotta do whatever you want. Now here's the thing, Pikachu thinks it's free if he goes up and tries to jump up and hit you with Thunder. Some Pikachu players will just do that. And then you just go down and punish him because you have an obscene amount of range. Shulk can deal with this. If Pikachu throws himself out, jumping in the air and pulls out Thunder... Hold on, I did it wrong. Wow, I'm bad. Pikachu jumps in the air. Pulls out Thunder. It's a while up until Pikachu can move again. That Nair was the quickest I could move. And Shulk can very easily Nair, or forward air, or back air, or backslash, whatever he wants to do. And he gets away with it for free. If Pikachu air dodges, maybe he'll dodge one thing, but if he air dodges and you backslash, you hit him with the backslash anyways, and Pikachu dies, because Pikachu's frail as hell. It's not that bad. Pikachu doesn't have that many ways to kill, and Shulk is not the lightest character in the game. Up smash on that platform didn't kill at that percentage. It probably wouldn't kill again if I DI'd at all. I just barely died right now because I didn't DI. So you can survive for a long time, especially if you turn on Shield Art. Now that's another thing that I wanted to mention here. Pikachu may not have that many ways to kill you on stage, but Pikachu has so many ways to kill you off the ledge. He's got those shenanigans, he can clip you with up B, he can just nair you or whatever he wants, but the most famous way that Pikachus like to do is the back air. And sometimes he may also jump off stage and try to spike you with that. So they see you recovering from up high because they hit you with a forward tilt or an up smash and you DI'd in that way, or whatever the hell happens. Or maybe they got that up throw down B and you go flying diagonally up and you survive. Then they run off stage, jump straight up. I messed up, but that's because I don't name Pikachu. They run off stage, jump straight up and Thunder, and it spikes you. Sometimes they might go way low, and if they go way low, that's when you should notice that they're gonna go for the Thunder. So right when you go underneath Pikachu, that's the point at which you should air dodge, because they are going to do it. if you are off stage against Pikachu, turn off Shield Art. I don't care what percentage you are. You could be at 0%, you could be at 100%. Turn off Shield Art. Pikachu will kill you if you cannot jump. And Shield Art makes it so you can't jump, you can't escape, you're kind of at the mercy of Pikachu's stuff. Here's another thing that you need to worry about. Or another thing that you need to keep in mind. Back air does not send you flying away until the end of back air. So there's no point in spamming air dodge, because sometimes Pikachu will start off fast falling, and then he'll back air, and he'll stop fast falling, and then he'll fast fall again, just to vary it up and make you fall out of it. And if you try to tech before it's the right time, you'll air dodge, and if you air dodge, you're going to be too low to recover, and you're dead. Air dodging is worse than missing your tech. Because at least if you miss your tech and you save your jump, you'd be able to turn on speed art, jump art, and you'll still be able to jump up and up B. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you're going down with up B, actually, if you're getting hit with back air downwards, and you're getting dragged down with Pikachu, the best thing you could probably do is spam air slash if you're high enough. Because then the earliest opportunity you have, you'll air slash. And also make sure to leave your finger on the trigger button for that tech, because you're going to need it if he stays in it too long. It might also help if you DI through Pikachu or into Pikachu, whatever, in order to position yourself in the right positions. Sometimes, even though you might die if you position yourself in front of Pikachu and towards the blast zone, you're going to get sent away towards the blast zone, sometimes you might die. Other times you're going to get sent into the stage, and you got to keep in mind what's going to happen. Anyways, I can't really think of anything more that I would want to cover in this matchup. Aside from the fact that if Pikachu side Bs ever, he's dead. It's the same thing as fighting Luigi. If Luigi ever has to resort to side B, he's dead. Just run off air slash, or run off forward air, run off back air, whatever you want. He's free. He's yours for the taking. Pikachu cannot act out of side B for a while. Until that first air dodge was when I was able to act. Anyways, I hope that helped out a lot. Or even a little bit. I really don't think that matchup is that bad for Shulk. It's definitely in Pikachu's favor, but it's not undoable at all. To the person who's considered